Good day, brothers and sisters. Now, when I got this, I got this book almost a year ago. And as we can see, I've ripped pages out for the book and stuff. But I decided to stop doing that at one point. And really how I do these is I draw little lines, scribbles on the pages. That's how I start my drawings. I write names, get crazy pictures out of them. But when I first got this book, almost a year ago, I folded a corner. And when I folded that corner, I told myself, I said, by the time I get to this point, I'm going to be incorporating this style that I've inherited of art into what I used to do when I was a child. And what I used to do as a child is I used to draw these really big mazes. I finished this one. My niece saw it and she was like, oh, that's kind of creepy, but cool at the same time. I'm like, does it feel like you're in a tunnel? She was like, yeah. I was like, okay, there you go. And then I'm reversing the page to make it like you went through the door and it's just another tunnel. This was the moon. The other day when it was crescent, I blurred vision and I saw this. While it was full, this full moon that we just saw, which I have footage for, which I'll plug into here. The full moon, when I blurred my vision and I looked at it, this is what I saw. A movie reel. See, and it takes forever to do these pictures because, see, I start them and then I move on. But I said, by the time I get to that folded page, I am literally going to be incorporating the maze that I used to do as a kid in that art. Well, yesterday I'm like, wait a second. I didn't even remember this until I saw this fold in the page. Now you can see this is very old. This is definitely done when I first did it. When I first opened this book. That is a beautiful crease. Never unfolded. I'm about to unfold it right now. And I wish I wrote the date on it. See, I didn't just fold that thing to make this story up. This thing was been sitting here like this. So yesterday I look at it and I'm like, oh, whoa, that's cool. And I was like, well, why did I do that? Because I do that in the third. When I'm in the Third Testament, I do that all the time. But I'm like, wait a second, this is down here in the left corner. This was up here in the top right. And I'm like, and then bam, it hit me all of a sudden. Dude, that's a prediction you made saying that you were going to be doing this by the time you got to this. How cool is that? Last time when we were doing blended words. Blended words of my Bible, the King James Version. Oh, you might be able to see this. You see right there? It looks like a serpent or something, right? It's got scales and then a head. See the eyes, the mouth, the nose. Looks like Satan. That's on both. That's in the back too. I wanted to show you all that because now that I'm using the book more, the more you use the book, the more I'm using this book, the more, because you can tell how much I've used it. See? I haven't quite fully did the book yet, but you can see there's another image coming through on this page, on this paper. See? And there's that head again. Long body going up to here. What is that? Maybe it's not Satan. I don't know. But look, this is the stuff I'm finding in my Bible, which is why I do the blended words. Not to mention, if you blur your vision, you can see much great things. But where we left off last was chapter 23. Matthew chapter 23. Go to my decode, the 23 decode. But right now we've moved on to chapter 26. We are now on page 1036 and 1037, leading to Jesus praying in the garden. And remember, the last picture we had was tribute of money. Remember, we were finding 6 fingers. Remember, we were finding 6 fingers on our man, and then entry of Jesus into Jerusalem. Okay, now you are Jerusalem. The body is Jerusalem. You are New Jerusalem. Blended words in the Bible, I put dots. Remember how I showed you how I do folds? Certain folds. Well, here I'll put dots. And when I find these dots, I write them here. So what did we find after I'll let you be the judge. Let the words do whatever they do for you. Because there's something else that I've got out of this about the word straight. Chasm.